Hello, everyone. You know, just want to do a quick little Raw review. Sorry, Raw review. It was actually an interesting Raw. Surprisingly enough, I don't. Some little big, I guess you could say little big things happened. By the way, if my hair, you look see my hair wet. Took a shower. But anyway, Raw kicked off. Randy Orton came out, cut a promo, basically, saying that he's still the champ and stuff despite all the things that's happened. John Cena came out and blah blah. Then we had announcement from the Raw general manager that later in the night we'd have a tag team match. We'd have first of all we had John Cena, special guest referee. Then we'd have Wade Barrett and a partner of his choosing versus Randy Orton and a partner of his choosing. So yeah, that was the main event. The first match was a non-title match between Nexus, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater versus the Hart Dynasty, D.H. Smith, Tyson Kidd. Again, more problems for the Hart Dynasty. Uh, Nexus picks up the win after Gabriel kicks Kid in the head, and he hit the 450 spot, 450 flash. The Hart Dynasty, they're just falling apart. Just if you're gonna make one of them heel, just make it now. Just make it more obvious. I mean, then we had R-Truth. He talked to Cena, said he would sit up to Barrett, but he wants to know when the time comes, what will he do? And Cena just walked away. Then Sheamus came to the ring. He was upset about the whole Santino thing. And again, do you blame him? Then we had a match between Sheamus versus Vladimir Kozlov. Sheamus picked up the victory. It was like a 1 minute match. Santino came to the ring. Gets to defend. Kozlov. Sheamus was about to tackle him. Morrison comes with the save. And, Sheamus knocked out. And everyone's happy. And then we had this one interesting moment, which was one of the key moments of the night. Mark Henry was backstage with the guest star. It's not guest host anymore. He was with Pee Wee Herman, and with of course the Bella Twins always there. I believe Melina was there too. I could be wrong. And anyway, they're gonna have a Diva Twist or whatever. And out of nowhere, he has a surprise for us. Old WWE diva, former WWE diva, former women's champion Lita was there, and I was like, whoa! I know a lot of people on Twitter were freaking out, like, oh my god, Lita's there, Lita's there. It's kind of cool to see Lita there. I mean, even though it was for a cameo appearance and stuff, it was just good to see an old face, on Raw. So I heard the crowd went nuts. You could hear the crowd like, yeah. So anyway, then we had a 30-second match between Zack Ryder and Ezekiel Jackson. Oh, Zack Ryder, woo woo woo, you get your butt kicked. So yeah, just Zack Ryder. Anyway, Pee Wee Herman then came out to the ring. Then the Miz came out, interrupted him, and we had a match. The Miz with Alex Riley versus the Big Show. Big Show wins by disqualification after the Miz used the Money in the Bank briefcase. Apparently, supposedly, Rey Mysterio was supposed to be here this tonight, but he had like some ear infection or something, but he couldn't go, so they put the Big Show in there the last minute. So anyway, Big Show wins by disqualification. Then we have, then we had this reminder that tomorrow night is NXT Goldust marries Oksana, which leads to the next match: Teddy DiBiase with the very beautiful Maryse versus USA champion, U.S. champion, Daniel Bryan. It was a short little match. It was alright. It was an okay match. Daniel Bryan hits the labella. DiBiase taps out. DiBiase's furious after the match is over. Says he's gonna interrupt the wedding tomorrow of Oksana and Goldust, and that if he doesn't get his belt back, that him and Maryse are gonna be done. Finally. Anyway, so we had that. Then we had Lay Cool. Oh, another week with Lay Cool. Lay Cool comes to the ring. They say that if Michelle McCool can beat, if Natalya can beat Michelle McCool, she'll get a title shot. Natalya will at the Survivor Series. So Natalya gets the victory and becomes the #1 contender for the Divas title at Survivor Series, and hopefully she'll win it by then. I think she'll win by then. She's lost like 2 in a row. She's come on, give the girl a break. Yeah, Lay Cool cried. Then we had the weirdest segment in the world. We had Freddie Prinze Jr. playing a doctor, and Vince was there. He was supposed to be in a coma, and Freddie says that he'll miss the election tomorrow. As you guys know, Vince McMahon's wife, Linda, is running for Congress, running for Senate tomorrow, and Vince McMahon's like, oh my god, I'm not into politics, and then he tells him the Undertaker's been buried, Nexus is stronger, Cena's stuck with Nexus, and Goldust is gonna get married, and Daniel Bryan's the U.S. champion, and then Vince said he has to go to the bathroom. He has like some sign, some blood mental poster. I guess is the opponent for Linda McMahon. And we saw Stephanie McMahon there. She woke up, and she goes, "Honey, you know, where's my dad?" And you hear Triple H's voice in the background. He's like, "Oh, he's brain dead or whatever." I was just like, "Wow, this is something." But yeah, that was kind of an interesting moment to say the least. Anyway, we had a main event. We had Randy Orton, R-Truth versus Wade Barrett and David Otunga. With John Cena as special guest referee. It's pretty okay, kind of long match. John Cena, surprisingly enough, actually called it right down the middle. Even though the crowd, you could tell, was kind of booing Cena for, I guess the majority of the match. You could kind of hear them booing. But it was okay match. Randy Orton hits the RKO on Otunga, then Truth comes in, hits the pin. 1, 2, 3. Your winners Randy Orton and R-Truth. And that was it, you guys. So yeah, we had a few interesting stuff on Raw. We had, let's see, the little cameo return of Lita, Vince McMahon, Stephanie, and you could hear Triple H's voice in the background. And I know Triple H, this past weekend was at the Fan Appreciation. I believe Rotisserie Jamie was there and stuff. So, I heard that was a really cool show and stuff. So whoever went to that show, Jamie, Holly, anyone else who went to the show, very lucky to see that. So, yeah, I just want to close out this video right now. That's one of my thoughts and little thoughts and review of Monday Night Raw. And that's about it. So, I'll check you guys later. Peace. Oh, yeah, by the way, Edge is facing Alberto Del Rio this Friday night on SmackDown. It's a clean match, I think it should be good, but yeah. Jalapeno.